Hey guys, welcome to Punky's World. Okay, I found out that the camera itself has a good microphone. So while the other ones are charging, I'm going to use the camera mic to make this video. Now, I did not realize that I had to come up with, a game plan. So one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to, where's my phone? Oh, it's in my pocket. Take pictures of, oops, I'm going to have to plug this in while I do that. The choices for background off the computer. I'm also going to, for background color, I am also going to, I'm going to write up some kind of presentation and make copies of it for everybody. So I need like 7 copies, 8 copies. I think I'll do 8 to be safe. I won't bore you with watching me write it. I'll read it to you. I'll pause the video, write it, print it, and read it to you. But I am gonna make a header. So I want to minimize that and that. I need to go to, again, I use Project Studio from Photo Explosion. I should link it in the description. It comes with Photo Explosion. Okay, design from scratch. What I do is I go down half the, well, I don't have to worry about it on there. On Facebook, you have to go down and use the bottom half of your okay, going to do a border, I think. Is this where the old ones were? Or is it under frames? No, they're under frames. Okay. So we'll do that. Frame. Insert. Photo frame. Because this is the Historical Society. We want old looking, and I have several old looking choices. That would work with the era that we're working in, which is, I believe she said, late Victorian, early Edwardian. Alright, that's the, these are the oldies. So let me decide. This one. Okay. I chose one that's neither masculine nor feminine. Guess you'd call it gender neutral these days. But we want everybody to be interested in the society. So we want to try to keep it gender neutral when we're doing stuff like this, Speaking of gender neutral, I have a pet peeve. Actually, I have a couple of comments. First of all, I've been watching parents making over their kids' bedrooms. And it's fun to watch. And it's even more fun to watch the kids' reactions. Here is my pet peeve, or two of them. Two things that I've seen a lot of that drive me crazy. One is boys and girls sharing a bedroom. It shouldn't happen. I understand there may be circumstances where you don't have a choice. But up to a certain age, it shouldn't. I mean, if you have boy-girl twins, I can see them sharing a nursery. Absolutely. And maybe sharing a room until they're 3. Okay. But I think beyond that age, you know, even up, we'll say up to school age, we'll say up to 5. Beyond that age, they now know I'm a boy, I'm a girl. They have the self-identity, and yeah, bad idea. I did see one family who solved that problem. They had a boy and a girl in the same room, and they were older. He was 10 and she was 6. And yeah, that's not appropriate at all. Hadn't been for some years, but I guess they only had that bedroom. So what they did was they built a wall, sort of. They split the room in half by they built bunk beds as a divider. So his bed was on top with a wall, and then her bed was on bottom with a wall. And each of them got their own space, albeit 2 feet across. Whatever works. They were happy with it, you know. I think in a couple of years they might not be so happy with it, but that's just my opinion. At least the little boy won't be, because he's 10 now. So, a couple of years he's going to have his buddies over and sit in that room? Yeah, I don't think so. So mom and dad might have to think about moving. So, and if they do, and then they sell the house, they're going to have to take down that whole rigmarole. So, it would have been easier to find a new house. But anyway, so that's one of my pet peeves. Boys and girls sharing a room. Ugh, hate it. The other thing is, it seems to be some kind of trend to keep your baby in a crib as long as possible. I'm sorry, but I disagree with that. One couple was making over their toddler's bedroom, twin boys. Okay, the boys were 3. They were just taking down their cribs and putting up big boy beds. Really? That should have been done about 1.5 years ago. I mean, what do you think? That has nothing to do with, the historical society or whatever, but I don't get it. In fact, they had turned the cribs around, so the higher side that's supposed to go up against the wall was facing into the room because they could get out of it. It's time. As soon as the kid starts crawling out of a crib, it's time for a big boy/big girl bed. And I remember my mother telling me that as soon as they're climbing out of it. Love House of Hughes. Their daughter needs a big girl bed. But instead, because she had started climbing out of the crib, instead they took the bottom out of the crib, put the crib mattress on the floor, but lifted it up just a little bit so she wouldn't get her little hand or foot squished, and solved it that way. Get a big girl bed. Now, the exception to the rule is a child like Sebastian. Yes, Sebastian is 5 years old and in a crib. Sebastian is also 5 years old and weighs 14 pounds. And would not be safe in a bed. He would probably roll straight off a bed and hurt himself. Because he likes to roll around. Even laying on the couch, he needs stuff around him, just like an infant. He's like an infant, and I can see him being in a crib. Beckham, on the other hand, is too tall for a crib. So he has a unique bed. He actually has a huge bed, but it's unique in that it has a rail, a full rail with a little door. The rail is low enough that you don't even need to use the door. Nobody ever uses the door. It's just to protect him, you know. But it's a bed. He does not have blankets because it's dangerous for him. You know, she pointed out, Beckham has a bottom sheet. But Beckham does not have blankets because when we tried blankets with Beckham, Beckham twisted up in them and it just became a danger to him. So, same thing with a pillow. Beckham might not be able to, if he turned over on a pillow, he might not be able to lift his own head quickly enough. You know what I mean? He can move his head, but if he rolled over on a pillow, it might be a danger. So I can clearly see that. I don't have an issue with it. So his bed is like a queen size crib, but with lower rails. You can just step right over the rails. They're like a foot off the ground. His grandmother even lined them in leather because he was chewing on the wood. Anyway, back to this. What I'm going to do, I need picture ideas. So, I'm going to go over to Facebook to the Historical Society. Now, I don't know what kind of cribs they had back in the day. Alrighty, let's. Ow. Huh. Yeah, I think it is Dr. Spooner's because of the thing at the top. Yep, I was right. I mean, everybody knew it. Everybody said it. This is, if you recall, the credit union down on Main Street that I showed you. Let me show you this. This is what stood there. What stood there before. That is Dr. Spooner's house and office. And I still remember, you see that top up there? I remember it all burnt out. That burnt out, unfortunately, after his death. Uh-oh, did I shut that off? Okay, I didn't. So, yeah, that's Dr. Spooner's. But anyway, I need to find what's our I want to find a nice picture of the Jenks store to use, of the outside facade of the Jenks store to use. You know what? I'm going to Google it. ENKESSTORE. Images. Okay, I want a nice image of the outside facade. I wonder all the images taken from a weird angle. Here we go. Save image as EN. Okay. I like that when it's nice and bright. We have lots of wow. Huh. I like that. What are those ones? That's a skylight restoration. Yeah, I think that's going to be the picture. So let's go back to, huh. Wow. Okay. Now, let me, whoops. Okay, insert, whoops. Insert graphic from file. Okay. Now I go to pictures, and what the heck? Where did it go? I hate when this does this to me. Downloads. Oh, okay. I need to go to my downloads over here and see where. Oh, because it didn't finish downloading it. It was one of those. Sometimes they won't let you download a picture. Oops. Okay, this is what I'm thinking. The top. And then I'm thinking I'm going to do title text. Okay. I'm going to make this smaller. There we go. Put it up here. Just above it. Oops. show you when I'm done. That'll be the easiest way to do this. Okay. Needs to be centered. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I want blue for this. Like Douglas blue. There we go. There we go. Because the colors of the town are blue and white. So I'm going to do blue. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to do another title text. E period N period JENCKES STORE. Now, bring, oops, there. Now we put this underneath. Oh, I think that looks great. Okay. Now, blue. Oops, I want the same blue. Ah, what the hell? Blue. Thank you. I like it. Let me show it to you. I'm thinking that for our top graphic. There. Okay, let me. I'm thinking that for our top graphic. I want to take a picture of it. Okay, let me make sure that there. Okay. See how it came out. Oh, actually, not bad. Why is it's the same? Anyway. Okay, that should be better. Yeah, that's better. Okay, and you guys can see it better there. I hope. Anyway, so that's that. Now, I'm going to save this as a JPEG. I'm going to export it as a JPEG. I am going to put it in pictures. EN website head. Okay. Oh, there we go. Good. There. Now I have the two I took of it full size. Excellent. Okay. Now I need that. Now I need to go over to Google Nope, I already saved it. Any one of my Google sites. I'm going to pretend I'm updating it. So that I can show the backgrounds. Okay. Select. Okay. I want to show the backgrounds. So we'll do that picture. So that they can decide what they want for a background. So yeah, I'm not going to update that. So now I need to go over to my notebook and start writing a proposal. This ought to be fun. Okay guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause you. Actually, I'm going to pause you. Excuse me. Write this proposal, then I'll read it to you. I've never done anything like this before, but we'll see what happens with it. I'll see you in a few. I'm back with my proposal. As you can see, it's not a long proposal, but I think it gets to the point of the matter. So let's, Douglas Historical Society website proposal. I will use Google Sites to build our site from the ground up. I have made a header and taken pictures of it for your approval. I have also taken pictures of the background colors they have at Google Sites, although we can upload our own. Page 1 will be the home page. Our address, hours of operation, special events, and contact information at the bottom. Page 2, a calendar of events. I can make this on Project Studio just as I did the header. Page 3, the board members' names and their positions. Page 4, photos of artifacts and events. We can add or take away from this as you see fit. This is just a basic outline of what I have in mind. We can even do a page dedicated to Mr. Jenks with a bio. We can even recognize him on his birthday on the site, as well as others who helped build the town. So I hope that that is safe. I want this under documents. There we go. Save. There. Okay. So I'm going to put this in my bag. The pictures are on my phone because I can't print them out. Otherwise, I would have printed them out and stapled them to the proposal. So yeah, I'll just have to pass my phone around. So yeah, pray that this is what they're looking for. Like I said, it's not a long proposal. There was no need for it to be an uber long thing. But that's what I'm up to. Please let me know in the comments if you like it. I'm thinking we should do Douglas blue background, but that's just me. Oh, and they'll each have the email address and password. Because we're going to have to make like a Historical Society at Google address in order to do it. which is fine. I'll actually do it on my mother's computer. That way I have it separate from my own sites. Right here. Anyway, I am going to start uploading videos. It is 2:30, which is great. I can have lunch, work on editing. Thank you guys so much. Again, please comment about this. Please let me know what you think. I think my mother would be impressed, proud. My dad too. And I'm hoping they'll like it. And I want to publicly thank Lori for being so encouraging, and all of them for being so patient with me. Kindness. Thank you. I'm in the right place. God bless you guys. I hope to see you tomorrow. Or that you will see me tomorrow. I'm going to get editing. Please subscribe and hit the bell. Remember, you can customize it. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.